Hello guys, welcome to yet another video about coding interviews. We will cover something that I missed on my previous videos. If you haven't checked on them, please go and check. What is important about coding interview, other than what I already mentioned? The interviewer wants to check that you are good in three things: that you are a problem solver, that you are a good communicator. That's why it's important to communicate and talk right away as you do coding interview. And the third one is that you're a stable person. It's okay to be stressed a little bit, but a little bit. You're supposed to be professional. You're supposed to be able to show it, because if you don't show it, like how would they guess, right? Usually it doesn't matter how professional you are. Working and being on an interview are different things. Usually you don't meet those kind of challenges that they ask you on interview. Sometimes, occasionally, yes, you do. Like you have to figure out how to sort things, maybe how to choose what kind of sorting algorithm you want to use, but in the end of the day, you are not implementing it. But you have to understand the concept, and you kind of proven that you understand the concept by implementing it. Usually, those tasks are quite simple, and you just need to concentrate. It's important to understand that they know you have to spend time for preparing, right? You do spend time for preparation. There is some kind of mutual understanding that since you spend that time, you seriously want to get this job. You not just came to try, right? So you spend time and you want to prove that you are the good candidate. Well, you have to invest some time to prove that it matters for you. So it's a game. Everything is a game, basically. There is a nice book about it, people playing games or something like that. Quite old one. I'm gonna check. I'll send you a link. I'll put a link in the description. So at some point, what is important for you to understand that while you're spending this time for preparation, it's not about how many problems you can tackle in 1 week. It's that feeling that you rewired yourself from day-to-day work to interview mode. So that's kind of investment you have to do for a week. It could be 2 days or 3 days, depends, right? What I found also interesting is that depending on what you do, let's say if you're working with Java enterprise environment, then usually what you work at is not necessarily that classical programming per se. Quite often you work with some configurations, with some caching, with some integrations, etc. So one would say that you are not really doing any programming at all. You're just connecting things, connecting dots. And another can even joke that you just copy pasting stuff from Stack Overflow, it's a popular website for question answers. But if you're doing JavaScript, for example, I found that quite closer to algorithms. And it's easier to go with interview just because you kind of was doing the same thing. You were programming actually. If you touch on JavaScript, it's quite often you have to change code, not that much of configurations. So I found that the UI guys who are doing UI and programming on JavaScript, they quite better on coding interviews. And for those who stuck with configuration integration, real work, they have to spend more time. It doesn't mean that those are smarter and those guys are stupid or something like that. No, it doesn't matter. They do different kind of jobs. And if interviewer actually understand this, he may go gentle on you and he might ask, how would you do this for backend? Like if it's that. But this is more like conversational type of interview. But if we're talking about coding interview, so you have to code. There is no way around. So for those who are doing configurations, stuff integration, you have to spend more time and just take it into account. Okay, so hope it makes sense. So if you found that video is useful for you, consider subscribe, like, and put some comments. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.